Hey everybody, Nicole here with CellBotics.
And I'm Michelle, the computer lady here with CellBotics.
If you follow us regularly, we have not made a video
In a long time. Oh
like
my God, it feels like
months.
ages.
What have we been doing? Well, we have been really busy. We're going to make a video. We're going to talk about the topic, but we've been really busy. So we've been doing commercial repair and consulting and training people like normal. And so we just haven't had time to do videos, but we thought it was really important, and we have a couple videos we're going to make today. So we wanted to talk about COVID being over and what does that mean as far as starting a business with the economy the way it is. I know some people are concerned about that. What do you think, Michelle? What do you want to?
Well, the thing about it is, even during COVID, you should have started a business. But just because you haven't started one doesn't mean that you shouldn't start one. The thing about it is, starting a business is in steps, just like taking apart a computer is in layers. So we talk about starting our business, you should start small, maybe a mobile tech. That way you start to audit your area and you see what your people that around you they need.
Right.
That's the easiest way. Instead of just going and buying a brick and mortar and then putting out all this money, start small.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we teach most of our students. Now, we do get a lot of students that come here and they've already got stores, like we have some people that have depots, we get a really wide range of students. But if you're someone and you're watching this, and we get a lot of you on YouTube, and that's why we make these videos catered to you, it's because most of you are working a full-time job. Maybe you're tired of that. I think one thing COVID did good is show people the value of their life and their family. Because I feel like here, especially in the States, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but in the States, we have this big, huge hustle culture where you almost forget everything about life except for making money. And I feel like COVID kind of readjusted that a little bit.
It adjusted a lot. Think about it, because let's talk about numbers and productivity. For many of you guys, I worked in corporate America for over 20 some odd years. And they have metrics on productivity and utilization. Well, everybody's been telling, or the misnomer is that Americans are lazy. Actually, we're the most productive people ever. And that's the problem, is the misnomer. And so we didn't really have work-life balance. It's just like, if you go to other countries, they take a nap during the day. We don't take naps. We should be taking naps. And then we wonder why we're tired all the time. The other part of it is we haven't set up a work-life balance where, a lot of countries, they work only 4 days and they're off 3 days, or they work 3 days, 12-hour days, and they're off 4 days. So those kind of things have gotten into our psyche. But we are no means lazy as Americans. We work a lot. Actually, we overwork.
We overwork. And so I feel like a lot of you are watching this because you're like, I want to start a business. And like Michelle said, you should have done it during COVID. I've had some people that haven't been working, but they've been getting paid, and they got that analysis paralysis where they're like, I want to do it, but what do I do? How do I do? What do I do? When do I start? How do I start? When do I start? Oh, that looks so good, but do I want to do it? And you get so caught up in the when, how, who, when, how, that you don't even do anything at all. So you're right now probably facing where you need to go back to work and start making money now. And now you're like, no, I really want a business now because I don't miss working like I used to.
Exactly.
And you need to stop putting it off. The repair industry, and no matter if it's computers, phones, gaming systems, or if you're doing phone flipping, we have a new phone flipping course. Well, it may not be new, depends on when you're watching this video. This video was made March 4th, 2022. But we have a very wide range of courses and different platforms that we offer them on that you can really make real money. I have an ad circulating on Facebook, and some people will comment on there and tell me, oh, stop with the cap and all, calling me a liar. And I'm just like, you haven't even done your research. You're literally just commenting on my ad. Do your research first. Look at our reviews. Go on Facebook to our page. Talk to some of our graduates. They're on there. You can literally go comment on anything and people are watching you. It's out in the public. We have nothing to hide,
Exactly. But the thing about it is, and while what Nicole is really stressing here is, it's never too late to start a business.
No.
But the other part of it is to start the business.
Right.
And like I tell most of my students and our graduates, start in small steps. Do some of the things small in your area. So first thing, what do they need? What are people clamoring for? Because a lot of times if you go to the grocery store or places where people go, if you look and they pull out those phones with the broken phones, right there you've got clients. or you're talking in line to somebody and it's like, well, what do you do? Well, I fix computers.
Right.
Oh, I've got several computers. Can you come over and look at them? If people don't know that you exist, how are you going to have a business?
Right. And we're going to talk about that in the next video, because I did a podcast with a bunch of guys out in the UK. So we do international things too, which you guys probably don't see, but we do podcasts all over the world. And so they had this was actually last night's topic, is how to talk about yourself, because everybody worldwide deals with that. So our next video is going to be about that. But to stick on topic about COVID and COVID being over and how does that affect starting a business, it's the same as it was before. You just need to stop waiting. And you need to start. Listen, guys, electronics repair is not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
It's only getting bigger. And you think, oh, but screens are flexible. I don't care if they're flexible. I don't care if they close into little tiny pieces like this big. Someone will break them. Like,
exactly.
Electronics are always going to, people say, well, it's so much cheaper to replace a computer. Lie.
No.
I hate that, because no, I'm not even the computer person, and I hate that, because you know why? I'm constantly, when I go to forums and stuff, and computer repair. No, listen. We've got hundreds of computers in the building. A bunch of them just got picked up for payment.
Absolutely.
But that we fix for our clients.
But let me tell you this, really, Nicole, let me tell you this. I went to school for computers back in the 90s. Mm-hmm. When I first went to school, the lady was like, oh, nobody's going to be doing repair. Everything's going to be disposable. You don't have to worry about that. And she pushed me into AutoCAD. Turns around 2 years later, I get into computer repair, right? And she said, and this is an industry expert, says there's not going to be any computer repair. I've been repairing computers for 27 years.
God.
And we still get people call. I get people call every day. Can you come look at my computer? Can you come look at my computer?
Every day. I mean,
I should take your class.
Much.
You know,
I can't even get the contracts without Michelle's experience. I don't fix computers, and it's not that I kind of don't want to, but I can't. I like to focus on the business stuff, and I stick kind of what my lane is, right? I let her do that. This is not.
We had her putting in system boards, and she felt empowered.
I was good,
She felt very empowered with that. So
look, I can do anything I put my mind to. So I'm just saying. But you guys, COVID is over. Okay, I know some of you are like, no, it's not. It's coming back. Okay, I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying, okay, ideally, the restrictions are lifting. If you were scared to start a business because of COVID, and if you were scared before COVID, it's time for you to stop being scared and start your business today. I think we're done. We're going to go to the next topic.
Next video. See you on the next video.
See you in the next video.